Oh,
I
no.
think you can drown in a ball pit. I think Craig says he thinks you can.
No,
Right?
I said no.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
No.
I think you can.
Oh no.
Well, I guess it
I
depends
feel
on
like if
what
I get a
kind of
if
ball
the
pit are we
balls-
talking about?
depends on
Craig,
the
what kind of ball pit are you talking
circumference
about?
of the balls. Like if I get balls in my mouth, like
No.
if it's the perfect
No, we're not even talking about
fit.
that. We're not even talking about that.
like
Wha-
if I get if I get other balls to like strap me down, like the balls are heavy.
What?
Okay.
What kind of
I
ball
can't-
Okay,
use
well,
my-
no, we're talking about like a ball pit that's like 6 feet deep or more.
All right.
Oh,
So how
maybe.
this question came about was me and Tyler were playing a game one night. And we stayed up super late. We just started asking random questions, right? And so he asked, "Do you think you could drown in a ball pit?" I said, "No," just due to the fact that if you were to go underneath, there's still like those little pockets of air that you could still be able
Yeah,
to
but
breathe.
I feel like the further you get down, the less air I feel like there is.
No, but
You could just
it's
suffocate.
also- no,
No.
it's the same amount of air.
Maybe in a foam pit, but not in a ball pit.
I
I don't know if
But also, you can't drown in a ball pit because you
Well, it
just
would be-
suffocated.
okay, well, it'd be
Drowning is
suffocate. You would
water.
suffocate.
Okay, well that's what I mean, but drowning sounds better.
Sounds better. Nothing sounds better. It's all bad. It's all dark and grim.
Okay,
Nah,
I'm a
but here's the
lifeguard.
real
You can't
question.
say drowning there.
Here's the real question: can you drown above water?
Okay, we're not.
No.
Yeah, you can.
No.
If you're drinking water and it goes down the wrong tube, and you just keep pouring it down the wrong
You're
tube,
choking.
and you don't even. Hey, but if it's water, it could. It's drowning.
Drowning is when someone's
we're getting
whole
off topic.
body is under the water.
We're getting off topic.
It was supposed to be a ball pit. All right, Bert, what do you think?
I say no because of Craig's same reason. The fucking air
All right,
pockets.
Kyle, what do you think?
I don't think you can.
All right, now what if we add in the factor that it's a kid's ball pit and there's a bunch of poop and pee down there?
Oh!
What if we add that
See,
in, Bert?
no, now you're in.
Well,
So
then
you're
you don't
just
get
saying
it.
there's a foot of like
Yeah,
urine?
that's what me and Craig are talking about. Imagine all the
Yes.
There's
unclean
the,
ball pits.
The balls.
Nah,
and
I'm
then
swimming
there's
through that. I'm
Imagine
I'm swimming.
It's all one. It's all
I'm
like
breaststroking.
one thing. You don't even know where it is in the ball pit. It's just kind of there. So if you kind of like swim in a straight line, you're bound to run into something.
Yeah, and then me and Craig
Right.
started going off about like how his kid is gonna jump in there when he gets a kid, and then he's gonna come out full of like poop and pee.
What if you
Oh my
get stuck in a
God.
ball pit? Because like the balls are always moving around. Like how am I supposed to know if these balls can support my body weight?
So you
Like-
just go down to the bottom.
Yeah, but like what if you like keep trying to like dig yourself out, but you just keep moving the balls and you can't climb? You just get stuck in the ball pit.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's
There should
probably-
be like little safety ladders on each edge, like little side of the.
That's the reason why ball pits are only like 2 feet probably.
Yeah.
So the kids don't get stuck. They're just trying to dig their way out, like dig into Narnia or something. they never escape. I bet little Timmy saw it at the bottom.
Yeah, and then they got
That's
their
why there's
bathroom
poop
right
and
there.
urine at
Yeah,
the
that's.
bottom. They gotta get a crane or a forklift because Craig's forklift certified.
Yes,
Just get a
sir.
forklift there and
Yes.
pick up the kid.
Oh yeah.
Should we go on? Should we already go on to the topic about Craig's talking about if you had a different name, would you be a different person?
Oh yeah. That's another
Here,
good. That's
Craig,
another good
you
thing.
bring that up.
Oh no.
We talked about this prior to this now, but we didn't really go into depth with it. But so like the butterfly effect, we all know that, right? We all
Mhm.
know like if you were
Every-
to go back in time and move something just slightly, it would mess up today's timeline.
Yeah.
Let's say
Butterfly.
you go back in time and you somehow alter your parents' way of thinking, and they name you what you were supposed to be named before. Like, my name's Craig. I was supposed to be named Carl. What if my name was Carl? How would I?
Dude, you'd have an office job, dude.
That's what
You
I
have
said.
to.
I said he'd be like a lawyer or something, or just like a nerd.
You have to have an office job, and you can't be as
Carl.
built as you are. You would be a twig. You can't be a fat Carl. Like I don't think I've
That's
ever
true.
met a fat Carl. or,
Carl
like, a
Weezer.
built Carl that-
Carl
that's,
Weezer.
like,
Carl
big.
Weezer.
Oh well, I guess. Yeah.
But that's besides the point. He's
Jimmy's
a
mom.
fictional character.
Yeah. But like I don't think I've ever met a Carl in real life. Yeah, Jimmy's mom.
But do you think something like that would happen, or do you think everything else would play the same? Like, do you think I'd still be friends with you guys? Do you think?
I think your lifestyle would be the same. It's just the people you hang out with or the things. I don't know.
It's more of like a social status. Your
Yeah,
name.
the social
Yeah,
status thing.
I feel like people choose friends
Probably,
like
yeah.
based on their names and their personalities. Like I think name still like plays a role in it.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't know how to
way back
explain
in
it.
like middle school, there was a kid named Corbin. I don't want to say his last name, but his name was Corbin.
Yeah,
he
nobody wants
was-
to hang out with a Corbin.
I think I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
probably know who I'm talking about, Bert. But
Yeah.
everyone on the bus ride home from middle school would just bully him.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I
I think
felt
that's the
so
thing.
bad.
I think that's the
I
thing.
If I were to stand up for him, I would have probably been down in the the
Like
bottom
yeah,
tier.
your name's Craig. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? What type of name is that?
Yeah. But yeah, I just felt bad for him, but I couldn't say anything.
Yeah, that would probably also like alter like your
That's
life
true.
with your bullying and stuff. Like when you're younger, like if
Mhm.
my name was like Lasantra Laquiglia or something like that, I'd
And a female.
I'd get bullied. Like, why is your name so long, and why does it have so many apostrophes?
Well, geez, actually, if we're talking about the names, did you know that 152 people in the U.S. are named Lol?
Like, LOL?
Yeah, LOL.
That doesn't even
Lol.
seem like.
How many did you
Reasonable.
say?
152, and the people have the LOL as
Why?
their legal birth name,
Oh,
and most of them live in Wyoming.
what?
Of course.
And I don't
Why
know,
don't exist.
Wyoming?
and I
They
don't,
don't exist.
and I
They don't
don't,
exist.
I don't know
It's
why
like
that is.
Ohio.
Wyoming doesn't exist. How can a state be a square?
That's wild.
Yeah, I know. I just found that I was looking up stuff and I just saw it that 152 people in the U.S. are named LOL, and they said it either means laugh out loud, or lots of love, or the two ways of taking
Yes.
the name. That's about it.
Yeah, which I think we all.
So either your life's a joke or everybody loves you.
Oh God.
All right, Craig.
That's tough. That's tough.
This question is specific for you, Craig, and it's: did cavemen have nightmares about cave women?
It wouldn't
That'd
be.
mean.
It wouldn't be nightmares.
This is from one of our followers, Craig. You need to answer
Okay.
it.
Okay. Would nightmare? Wait, would cavemen have nightmares about?
Did a caveman have
women?
nightmares about cave women?
No, most definitely not. Most definitely
don't-
not.
I don't
'Cause they
think
were
there'd be
they were
nightmares.
fighting like woolly mammoths and
Kyle.
shit like
I don't
that,
even.
so-
I don't even know.
I mean, if they were scared of the
I don't-
women,
I
they
don't
were
even think
probably
they'd be
lost out in the wild by
nightmares.
themselves.
I didn't even think you would elaborate off this. I thought you would just look at the camera weird and not respond. It's just like one of those. It's like one of those questions that you just don't respond to because it's stupid.
I mean, it was a pretty silly question, but it's,
I don't think they'd be nightmares. I think
to be honest, I don't even think they talked about their dreams like that. They
I don't
probably,
even
like,
think
fell
they
asleep.
talked.
I mean, they had their way of speech. They had paintings and stuff like that. They had
yeah, and that's what
grunting.
signal flares and
Fire!
yeah, fires and stuff. But I don't know.
Fire
Well,
hot.
the guys were probably women.
Okay,
Up.
that's gotta get taken off.
Maybe.
We gotta cut that. We gotta cut that. We gotta bleep that. You gotta bleep it. They were probably like no. Gotta cut that. Gotta cut that. I mean, but that's how it works in the animal kingdom.
True.
Only the dominant ones survive.
I also found
True.
today that lobsters communicate with pee.
What the fuck?
No, they don't.
Yeah, it says lobsters
Oh.
communicate by urinating at each
Nah,
other
I'm
with
looking
the
this up.
with the bladders on
Oh,
each
Bert
other
just went
sides of their
white.
head.
Which just went white mode. He went ghost mode.
I'm telling you, Bert, it's real. These are real.
Bert, turn down your monitor brightness. Golly.
No. This is perfect. We have like a different. We have like
What the fuck? How is this real?
No, this is
How
perfect.
is
Because
this
then we have
real?
like a normal camera. We have Craig, which is like a close up, and he's just messing with his thinking Yeah, like that. Bert's like white, and then you just have a blurry background.
Yeah, because
And you like
it's
cut
my
in,
entire
you like cut
room.
in and out. This is
I'm
perfect.
looking at Steam store.
Oh my
Looking at
god.
Steam Store. Oh no.
I'm trying
He's
to
going
see
through
other...
his discovery queue.
No. I'm looking at the point shop.
Let's see
I'm
if
looking at the...
Oh, dude, I have so many points.
I do as well.
well, Craig, if you were a koala, koalas feed their newborns poop. Imagine if you were a
How's that
koala.
healthy?
Imagine if you were a koala.
That's how you get chlamydia.
Imagine if Craig was a koala just shoving poop in his baby's mouth.
You're gonna eat this.
Would I be the female
What
or
the
the male
fuck?
koala in this situation?
Or
Oh.
what if it's
good
like a
question.
human centipede, like situation, where it's just like mouths to
The
asses.
koalas, a koala centipede.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
that is koala. Wait, what? What'd you say?
Koalas.
Like, what if it's just like mouth to
Koala.
asses? It just like keeps going. Like they make like a train.
Then that's
Or is it only the mother's
Food
poop
supply.
that's like?
what I'm saying. That's what I was. I don't know.
Because
That's what I
then you
tried
might
to
just
get
see like a
seers.
snake.
And then the
Like
last,
you could see a snake of koalas.
the last thing I found today was that grapes explode in the microwave. But we're not. It says don't try this at home.
Like
Don't
instantly.
I don't know, but it says
Instantly?
don't try this at home.
Oh no! Just
Don't look
just
at
look
the
up a
video.
video. Yeah,
Actually,
look up a
that's
video.
true.
We can react to it. Well, it's just gonna
Someone
just
share
like
the screens.
it's
What?
just gonna like
Someone share the screen.
Yeah, I will.
it's just gonna probably pop and then fizzle out.
No, I believe. I believe it'll like. And it's probably like a popcorn kernel. How it like pops open. I think it'll do that.
But why would it say not to do it then?
Wait,
Like
Because it's. Oh
What?
wow! Look at that. It goes.
it
it
says it
goes-
makes
turns-
plasma.
Yeah, I was gonna say it probably turns to plasma. Look at that.
Why is this in portrait mode?
Because I
Because-
opened my stinking vertical
Oh.
monitor. Wait, there's no.
Oh.
Oh, it's muted.
That if you take a grape and
Uh,
cut it almost
skip
completely
forward.
in half and put it in the
We
microwave,
just want to watch. Okay.
To be honest, we have science
I don't even know if we want to watch this long of a video.
to understand.
That's what I'm saying,
how
skip forward.
microwaving a
oh, is
grape-
that ice?
No, that was the grape. Here, 241.
What?
Here we go.
Why
That was
you
the grape.
say
Here we go.
the
This is
most
one.
important
Hey, this is the part.
part?
This is the
Here.
one we watch.
You haven't been keeping up with the internet.
Why grapes explode?
For 20 years, people have been microwaving two grape halves connected by a bridge of skin to create
Why is it? Let's skip to the good part.
light.
Oh shit.
Oh, there's a lot of juice from these.
Plasma.
It's a whole
Superheated
bunch of.
gas in which electrons
Wait,
have been stripped
then why do
from
people-
molecules. Lightning is a
Why do
common
people
example.
donate plasma if we could just
So,
make it with
how do you
grapes
get
and
that
microwaves?
from
Like,
grapes? Amateur
That's not the same
explanations
thing.
focused on
Yeah, it is.
conducting
No,
electricity
it's
between
definitely
What
not.
the heck?
The skin bridge was the key. Or was it? Scientists who have now
I wonder
investigated
what's
the
inside
grape
that makes
plasma
that reaction
phenomenon in
happen.
depth say no. You can use two whole grapes as long as they touch each other. And the explanation has to do not with conductivity,
weird.
Wait, here, wait.
but with microwaves being trapped inside each grape.
Is that
Here's what
coin?
happens. The
That
wave
was a
function-
micro-
No, that was a
or a
That was
grape.
grape. That was a
No,
grape.
was it sitting
Oh
on
no,
a
it was sitting on
coin?
like
Shut
a,
up.
it was sitting on
It was-
one of those like plastic lab things or whatever.
compresses these wave
Petri dish.
to
Dude, I
avoid
want to
contact.
actually see the grape happen.
That's about the same size. And
Then
strong
skip
electric
forward.
negatives of a hydrogen.
Oh,
What the
Oh.
heck?
Center.
those are glass balls.
No, those have to
Two
be.
grapes or
those-
two
Those are
spheres
my
of a hydrogen
balls.
gel. Most
Shut
have
up.
no skin.
Are you sure those aren't
no,
the
they
grapes?
said there were tiny microwaves caught
Such
in
a
the grapes.
strong
That's why.
electromagnetic
Oh.
field at that spot that it
And they're
sparks
just
a
bouncing off each other like
spark
that.
Yeah.
an electron off a sodium
If you were looking at the diagram, it was basically like that was before. It was the slow like microwaves, and then they were super tiny in the grapes, which causes
Wait.
them to heat up because of the
Oh.
kinetic energy.
So it only does that when there's two or more. In the
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they connect.
do it.
Wait, but are they? Can you still eat them afterwards?
I mean,
They
I
probably,
like my grapes
How
well
about, how, about,
done.
how about you try it?
they probably taste
Right,
a little
yeah.
burnt.
I like my grapes well done.
Yeah. That's
I thought it was gonna be like some chemical reaction with like the seeds or something, and it was just gonna like
What is that?
boom.
Oh,
Craig's
Not
looking at
the-
Skinwalker.
yeah, I am, dude.
Oh no! I mean, I
I
could
thought
tell
it
his
was-
eyes. His eyes are like, what's going on?
Dang it. Okay.
Craig,
Now
they're
we're,
behind you.
now we're at the part where we just have to wait for somebody to say something so stupid that it just...
What?
Yeah, like the whole stinking ball pit thing.
Birds aren't real.
No, not like that. Something that's just so stupid that nobody knows how to react to it because it's so stupid.
Uh, did you run out of questions already?
Oh yeah, basically. I didn't really
Oh,
want.
right.
I didn't want it to be based off just the questions. I thought these questions would last a
Oh.
lot longer as well. The only
No.
one I have, the only ones I have left is that there were over 300 banana-related injuries in Britain in 2001.
I believe that.
I don't know if they're playing Mario Kart or what.
Those aren't really questions. Those are.
Well, yeah, these aren't these aren't questions. All I have is like the interesting, weird facts that I thought people would react to weirdly.
Oh.
That's the only, and then the
Fair
other one,
enough.
the only other one I have is that Uranus was first named George, like the planet.
No way.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it was in honor of King
did you guys
George
see?
III.
You guys see
Oh,
that
gee.
scientists found another Earth-like planet?
No.
What?
Yeah. Well, let me see if I can find
I
it.
like how literally
Now I'm interested.
I like how literally you and Bert, whenever you guys open a new tab, it's just super white.
Well, we don't have our lights on.
Yeah, I know.
Or you just go Chrome dark mode. Come on.
He's big.
Oh, dude, should I? I gotta turn on my lighting.
And then we could also go through some of Craig's bounty stories, or we could save that for another one.
We'll say that for another one.
All right.
I got the lighting on now. Look at that. Beautiful. Dude, you can barely see Craig. Craig, what you doing?
I'm looking it up. Here.
Oh,
Yeah, this newly found
40.
world. This is what it's called. Called
Okay.
Kepler 1649c. Is 300 light years away from Earth.
That's a lot of years.
Wait,
Yeah, yeah,
what?
yeah. Yeah, but they found another one that's basically identical. Its habitable, has its own ozone layer and stuff like that, and it can.
How the fuck do we already know that without being there?
Okay, let's go to Google Kepler because they got Google Earth, so they gotta have Google
Yeah, this
Kepler.
Google Kepler.
Come on. I want to check it out. I want to claim some land
see,
for my
this is what astronomers have
grandkids.
discovered: a planet nearly the same size as Earth that orbits in its star's habitable zone, where liquid water could exist on its surface. A new study says.
So it could.
The presence of water or liquid water is also indicates the planet could support life.
But that's
Assuming
to say that
water.
we only know of carbon-based life forms. We don't know
That is
about,
also true.
like, we don't know like how other life forms could be created.
Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of
that's enough ads.
that. That's enough ads for that.
It's probably because you're using stinking Microsoft Bing or whatever it is.
Shut your mouth.
Microsoft Edge.
Yeah, what the heck? You download Google.
Golly.
Yeah. Anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. I saw that a couple weeks ago. I'm like, nice. And they also found a way to make limitless energy. I saw they found a way
With
to
what?
effectively use the particle accelerator to turn it into energy.
Yeah, I was talking with somebody
And the
about that.
scientists are gonna magically disappear soon.
Yeah, probably.
I was talking to somebody about that, and apparently he was saying that like the government won't allow that because it'll get rid of so many jobs, because there's so many people that like work in
That's a good point.
like gas stations create so many jobs, and with limitless energy, then we wouldn't be able to.
But they
have
would
those
only do
jobs.
that for like rocket ships and stuff like that. But they wouldn't do that for cars. That's not for like the near future. They need, because it's on a big scale. They don't have the technology to compact it enough to put it into a vehicle.
Yeah, but then you get the Karens that are just like, why don't we put this in my car so I don't have to pay for gas anymore?
Those are the
Then-
ones that drive a Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or a
Like,
hybrid.
I still have to charge my Tesla? I thought it was supposed to save me money.
Yeah, no.
No, but what do you guys think is more scary? That there's like no other complex brain organisms in the galaxy, or that there is?
There definitely has to be.
Well,
There's
but
no
what
way
if,
there
what if there
isn't.
isn't? Like what's
Like,
scarier?
there's no way there isn't.
That we're the smartest, the top of the food chain, top of the
Well, there
Yeah.
always could be, but
IQ.
I don't think there is.
Yeah, but what's scarier? Like having like no one else, and like us being like the only species that
Well,
has like
definitely
a complex
being,
brain.
Well, definitely
or
another species would be scared or scary.
that would
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially if
It
they're
doesn't
able
even
to
matter-
reach us. Because we wouldn't be able to reach them probably, and if they're able to reach us, then they're like light years ahead of us.
I swear they're not.
I mean,
I swear, like a week ago or less than a week ago, there was another UFO spotting, and it was like, the military actually was the people
Yes.
that were like, you saw that too.
yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, we're even like the Air Force, like people that were up there, that when they saw it were like, we've never seen anything like this.
I've also heard that, like, if there are UFOs, they travel way too fast, and like for any of us to like detect them, so that means that they could be watching us in like it could be like technically time travel
Yeah,
because they're moving so fast that they could just be sitting in one location and just be watching us for like what would be like our time, like a
Like a
day
year.
or two. Yeah, or
Yeah,
like a
or
year,
something
yeah.
like a year, and then they've been there for who knows how long.
Yeah, and then we just see them, and that's when like the UFO sightings are like, because you see like UFO sightings come in like waves. Like there's never just like UFO sighting, and then like you get like the next one like a couple months from then. It always comes in like waves. You get like
A bunch and
one
then
there, and then a couple days later you get another one, and then a couple days later you get another one.
none. It's
It's never
I've
just
seen
like
some
one.
like near Las Vegas, and then like on TikTok videos of them in Las Vegas, and then there's another one in like somewhere in Florida. I can't remember.
I thought it was funny because way back when the pandemic started in 2020, when everyone was freaking out about toilet paper and whatnot, the government and military officials came out and said that alien life did exist, but nobody paid attention to it because everyone was freaking out. Like, oh, how am I supposed
I need
to?
my
Yeah, but the
toilet
thing is,
paper.
do you think that's just all this stuff is just the government doing stuff behind our backs without us knowing? Because you already know they do a bunch of that. And
Oh,
do
they
you
already
think,
do it.
They have
and
to.
do you think they're the ones behind these UFO things, and they're just testing things out and they're making them, and it's just like they're like advanced warfare like machinery, or do you think it's actually like another,
Highly doubt it.
or do you think
I think it's another
Mm.
thing.
Yeah, I doubt it because especially if it was like America would want to flex this on like every other country. Like,
No,
look what
'cause
we
then-
were able to do.
Yeah, look what we were able to do, and then they somehow get their hands on it and then do it too.
And just
it
due
would
to the fact
it would
that,
be like a surprise attack thing.
but you also have to think about like when Donald Trump was president, Barack Obama, they started getting soldiers or like the special group together called the Space Force or the whatever they're called.
Yeah.
They were literally space marines.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever that's supposed to
They
be.
were preparing for
Whatever it is out there.
intergalactic warfare.
So I don't,
jeez.
I don't think it's us.
Well, the thing is, if there was something out there and they were more, because people are saying that if there are aliens, they're like millions of years ahead of us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So like
They have to be, especially if they're able to reach us so quickly.
yeah, the thing like that. The thing is, if they wanted to be noticed, they would be noticed by now. I don't think they would be doing these like stupid. I think this whenever we see like people see UFO sightings and all that junk, I think it's just like them like something like a malfunction or error or something, or someone's doing something they're not supposed to.
I think
Well,
they're studying us.
Or
That's what
I
I
don't
was gonna
think-
say.
or
I don't
that
think
too.
that they want to attack us. I think they're studying us. Because
Since we're
if
such
they
a
wanted to
neutral-
attack, if they wanted to attack, they could have attacked. Like I think as humans, we think of like because we want to take things over. Like we always have the thirst for power, but I don't think other life forms want that, or like other life forms are like, oh, I need to take over this planet, take over this planet, take over all these life forms. That may not be the case because like as humans, we want to be on top. Like we want to be the leaders. We want to lead a bunch of people.
Mhm.
But the other life forms may not be like thinking that way. They just want to study things and gain knowledge.
I have this conversation at work sometimes with one of my coworkers, and he's brought up the point that we've sent nukes out into space, and as soon as they like leave our atmosphere and whatnot, they just suddenly go off the radar. They turn off.
The nukes
But
do?
yeah,
I've never heard
because
of sending nukes into
there's-
space.
they're so detrimental on our planet. How do you think they would react in space if they were to go off?
I think a lot of the explosions have to do with like
Oxygen and having it
oxygen,
be-
yeah. Because most of the explosions that we know how to create are like oxygen based with like
yeah.
it fire and
Hydrogen,
stuff.
oxygen, and
Yeah.
whatnot. Yeah.
What if Craig was just abducted by an alien right now?
Yeah, he got probed in the ass.
I might have. I wouldn't know. I might have.
It's like that South Park game.
Wait, is that the fractured butthole or is that the
Oh, the one before that, Sick of
the
Truth.
stick of truth? Yeah. Oh god,
That was me. That was
game
me.
was fucked.
those games are fun. Golly.
We need to get good games again.
We need a what?
Have better games come out again. I'm sick of these
Hey, just ask the
battle
aliens.
royale.
Yeah, ask the aliens.
About.
They're so far ahead of us. Did you guys hear about like AI and how it's able to like create music and stuff?
No.
Like,
No.
You haven't heard about that?
like
You can ask an AI to like
can-
make a music beat for you or something, and they'll make a music beat for you. They're getting
Totally original,
AI
or is it?
Yes, original. And they're getting to the point where, have you seen the things where the Chat GPT or whatever it's called?
No.
And it can literally write you a paper about anything you want.
Oh yeah, I actually.
people-
have
wait.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know
schools-
that specific one, but I
Yeah.
have used one.
Schools were trying to like are trying to
No.
start banning. They're trying to ban them because people are using them to create like just papers about anything in their class. Because you can literally look up like I don't even know. You can look up anything random like who invented toilets or something. Like give me a 4-page essay on who invented toilets, where they were invented, and all this, and it will literally
Mhm.
write you an entire like 4-page essay about all that stuff. Or you
That's
can like, or
interesting.
it can be like a specific dog, and then it would breed with another dog, and you can have it like write a whole historic background about those dogs, and like what would happen if they were like to make a dog. Like dogs that you normally wouldn't see like be breeded.
Just yeah.
Just random junk. Like you can mix anything. You can
I
have.
was gonna say I saw a bot that was like that, but
Yeah.
if you were to do something like type in the paper, it would just take it off the wiki.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where. I'm sure it just takes it off of the entire database, just the internet in general,
Yeah.
and it just puts it all together. But I haven't seen too much on it. I don't know if it like really plagiarizes much or not, but apparently it doesn't because people are handing in work and they're getting away with it. So now schools are trying to ban it. And they're trying to like create
How are they gonna ban it?
because they're trying to create like they're trying to get people to create because for the most part for most classes you can tell that it's like not you writing it and it's just like something else. You can clearly tell,
Yeah.
but a lot of the universities and schools are like having people create like an app or something that can detect like the plagiarism checkers, like something like that can detect that it was made by AI or something. And with a lot of these Google, like if you're creating on Google Docs, it tells you what like every single move you take on the doc, like what you typed, how many, and like what was when it was last typed on and everything. So, like if somebody
Yeah,
fished, if you're on a doc and you were on it like for 3 or 4 minutes, and you can definitely tell that it wasn't like you making it.
but
Might be
then
wrong.
people can just like look at it on a different screen and type it.
I guess, yeah, but still,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they were pushing for the websites that do that to create like a temporary folder like where or like a logs folder that it like logs everything that somebody has done or any essay that it's wrote So then that way they can figure out if someone had cheated or not.
Fuck school.
Oh, for show.
Yeah. I'm trying to find other interesting.
Yeah.
stuff.
It doesn't even have to be interesting. It could just be something stupid. Because we are supposed to revolve around like a funny theme.
That's true. That's true.
But I kind of want to save your bouncing stories for like one specific episode. Like it's just supposed to be one whole thing.
I mean, it could be spread out because I have.
Yeah, but I know. But that's
off the top of my head, I have like 3 or 4.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. We gotta save that for the next one or something.
Fair
enough. I just
How long have we been going for?
40 minutes. I just wish that stinking Craig and I recorded that one ball pit theory because we were going off with that thing. And that was stupid.
If we want to talk about that again, we can.
No, I totally forgot everything that I said that day. I think I recorded it, but it would just be stupid to
the very end of it.
But it was funny.
Yeah.
Like just going through the thoughts of you pulling a child out of there full of poop and pee, and you said you would have it walk through McDonald's naked for all you care.
Yeah, because if you were to let's put you in a situation, all right?
Oh no! Now we're
I don't even know what I would do.
And it's gonna somehow make its way into the podcast.
So let's say you go to Chuck E. Cheese or something. What?
I remember the part now when Craig. What was it? Oh yeah, Craig walking out of the bathroom with a naked child.
Oh yeah, and the Karen. and the Karen.
Yeah,
I think I remember.
Yeah, I told that story where Craig's like, "Don't take this out of hand," but like. And then we were talking. He's like, "Don't take any of this out of hand." And I was like, "Bro, you just said you would walk out of a bathroom with your naked child." And then I started bringing up like, what if like there was just a woman standing out there and just saw you walk out of the bathroom with your kid naked?
That would be something. That's what they should have. Now that I think about that, they should have like a lost and found box, but not like called lost and found. It's like a hand-me-down box for extra like children clothes or something.
Why would you need that?
That
your child loses a shirt.
That sounds so gross.
That sounds stupid.
You have your child run around in a fucking ball pit in one of those pipe mazes, and
only because of this conversation. That's why we need that.
Yeah. Only.
Did you even go in a ball pit as a kid?
Yeah.
And now the thoughts are going through your head of like that was a bad idea.
At the time,
When
it
you're a
was fun,
kid-
but
when
yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
it's
saying.
fine.
Now you look back at it, do you think it was a bad idea? Or you think that ball pits were at least a little bit cleaner back then?
No, definitely not.
When is back then?
When he was a kid.
When we were kids.
Oh,
So back in like.
I think kids have been getting more disgusting.
Yeah, most definitely. But even
Like
back
the
when we were
iPad
kids, we were.
Yeah, I've seen kids on singing TikTok where they'll just like pop a squat and start pooping. Yeah.
what?
It's like yeah,
no.
like the parents are like recording them, and
Yeah,
they're just like
the
the kid will just run up to them, and they'll just be like asking a question, and then they'll just like stop talking for a little bit, and they'll take a squat, and their face will get all like
Right.
yeah, like all like he'll start like looking like he's angry, and then the dad's like, "Oh, are you pooping or what?" He's like, "Yeah."
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
I know
those ones. I know those
Yeah.
ones.
How you like in Santa Monica, or like how you like
Yeah,
in California? He goes, like, you taking a shit?
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I've seen those videos.
That'd be so. I don't know why I always do this, but I always think of Craig in those situations with kids. Like
What,
imagine.
Craig as the father?
Yeah, whenever I think of something stupidly funny, I just think of it being you look of it in like Craig's point of view. Like imagine you were at Disney World and you're with Craig, and his kid just runs up to him and pops a squat and just does that.
Oh my!
You taking a shit? Taking a shit, my guy?
I just want to know what Craig's honest reaction would be.
Like, damn, okay.
For a child.
If you're a kid,
my
yeah,
child
if you were
to run up.
Imagine if you were in
and
Disney
just-
World and then all of a sudden your kid just runs up to you.
I feel like that happens more often than it does.
Oh no, it definitely. I guarantee it happens with every single parent. I guarantee a kid does that at some point when they're young. But I just want to see how you would react for like the first time.
He give that
I
shit
would
a
be
better
so
butt spanking.
confused.
A better booty spanking.
Imagine if.
Bad boy.
In
Imagine if-
public,
Bad
in
boy.
front of
Imagine-
everyone.
Imagine if Craig's kid like just does it like more than any other kid should. Like it's a problem. Like
Like,
Craig's,
He takes
like
him to the
Craig's.
hospital for
Like
it.
they're like 8
No,
years
not
old.
like not
Or
even that. Yeah, like not
psychologist.
even that. Like even if we talk about if they're older, but I was just talking about like if he doesn't do it like 4 or 5 times a day, Craig's kid just runs up to him and just starts pooping in his diaper and doesn't say anything. Like imagine.
Sounds like a dog.
Imagine
You just smell.
Imagine if Craig's just like watching TV on his couch, and then all of a sudden he's on his phone or something, and his kid just runs up to him and does that, and then like 2 hours later he's like doing the dishes, and his kid runs up and then just does that again. He's like,
Craig,
dude, you pooping again?
Craig's just like the instead of like the big uncle who's like the jungle gym for the kids. Craig's just like the totem of pooping.
Yeah.
The totem of pooping.
I no, I'm not gonna say that. That's
They just
wrong.
run up to him and go,
Well, you might as well just say it because we can edit it
No,
out.
no, I
No,
am
no,
not
say
gonna
it, say it. We'll edit it out.
it'll be in the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes,
Well,
no, it doesn't even belong there.
Deleted scenes.
All right,
It doesn't even
go on.
belong there.
Just say it.
What I was going to say, and again, don't take it out of context.
Oh, great.
Was after Kyle said I was the totem for poop. Like, you know how people be like, turn away. I need to be relaxed or something.
Huh?
Like, they'll be like, I need to relax. I need to relax or some shit like that. Like they're like clenching or some shit like that. They just take one look at me and they just get so relaxed or something.
What?
And they're like, oh wow, look at him. I feel safe around him. I can take a shit right in front of him if I wanted to.
What the
Well,
fuck?
How are we gonna take that in that context? There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. I thought it was just the fact that when I said they just get relaxed or something.
What? Well, then you definitely know. You definitely are thinking something that we aren't.
Well, obviously not anymore.
Oh my gosh! Imagine if your kid was like 8 years old and still did that. What would you do, Craig? Imagine if your kid was 8 years old and came up to you with a poopy diaper and just
Fucking-
popped a squat and started pooping. Imagine if he wasn't even wearing a diaper and you just saw it slide down his leg.
that would be gross.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
it,
bye-bye,
just,
Kyle.
it just plops on the ground. What are you doing?
Where's my wife in this situation?
I don't even know.
Camera blurry.
I don't know. It's because you walked in. Now it's got to focus on two faces.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I got a story for next
Well,
time.
we were talking about the
Next
pulpit
show.
thing.
I wanted to hear it.
Well, you can hear it when we upload it to YouTube. And then we started talking about
Well,
the one
I
kid that
gotta
we
go
saw,
see where my parents are.
the
I'll be
one
right
kid
back.
that we saw on TikTok, where he like pops a squat and just starts pooping. When the kid or the dad is recording and the dad asks, "So how are you liking like California or whatever it is, or whatever
Santa Monica.
or Santa Monica or
Santa
something?"
Monica.
And the kid
I got a story.
he runs up. Okay, let's restart. The kid runs up. The dad's right here. The kid runs up, and the dad's already recording. He's like, "So how do you like Santa Monica?" And the kid just stops and pops a squat. And
He doesn't pop a squat. He stands there and he just gets bright red.
No, I don't even know.
Man,
No,
you
he
gotta
pops a,
preheat
no,
the
he pops a
oven to
squat. Then we're thinking,
425.
then we're thinking of different
Nice.
videos, but he pops a
No, it's
squat.
the same
He
one.
pops a squat a little bit, like he bends over just a little bit, and he like goes like this, and his face you see it gets all like clenched up or whatever and red, and then the dad's like, "Are you pooping?" And the kid's
you
like,
taking a shit?
and the kid's like, "Yeah."
Wait, do you have the video?
No. I'll find
Anyways,
it.
speaking of that. All right.
Shoot.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
Yeah, get out of here. It's gonna get a little graphic.
Make a sandwich.
Huh?
You want a sandwich?
Anyways, going back to the Disney
I
World
found it.
and pooping.
I
Oh,
found
you're
it.
gonna play it? Okay.
Oh, we're actually gonna watch it. Okay.
It's like 10 seconds.
Yeah, he has a video.
This happened.
What do you think about California? You like it? Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Look at
He
it.
said what? He said what you doing?
What you doing? anyways. All right. So since we're staying on the topic of shit, and
20 minutes.
and
How
we
many
were
times you shit a day?
world. So 1 year. This is true story. This is a true story.
Oh no.
To my dad.
Wait, what? That what?
Shit story.
That happened to what?
My dad.
Oh. Oh, if we're staying on the topic of this, then I got a story too.
Yeah, we're staying.
We're
Alright,
all gonna
so-
share.
We're all gonna share a story.
Well, I got two
Yeah,
stories.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
2 stories then.
Well, you want to go first, and then I go second. You go,
Well,
or you want to?
my second one's not really a story, but it happened in college.
All right, whatever.
It happened-
I'll just share mine.
It happened in college last year, and it was the first day I was up there, and I guarantee this. I didn't take a measure out or anything, but it was a foot long poop. It was a torpedo. And then the second one was, I remember when I was a kid, and we went to a lake or whatever, and then, there's like a little like
Oh no.
there's like a little whatever you call it, like the little pavilion with the bathroom or whatever.
Yeah,
And there was
whatever.
no, just like the pavilion thing. And there was only 2. It was like it was like some junky one too. And there was only 2 stalls in there. And the first stall was being used. The second stall was the only stall left, and it smelled so bad in there. So I knew that it was either the dude or the toilet, the next over toilet. And I went in the toilet, and the thing was filled with poop to the rim. Like there was like no toilet paper, and no water was in the toilet. It was just poop.
Dude didn't even wipe.
And
He had to go
no,
smoke.
that was not.
Oh my god.
That was not one man's poop.
No way.
That was not one man's poop. I'm not even joking when I say this. It was filled to like the first like it wasn't going overflowing, but it was filled to like just below that like little lip that you get of poop.
Oh yeah.
And there was no water.
Oh,
There was
no.
no water in there.
So there was no way of flushing it.
Maybe there was like a mix of toilet paper in there that made it a little bit like look like it was more poop than a normal, but it was filled to the rim with poop.
Why are we talking about this?
Because
I
it's
feel
funny.
so bad for the person that had to
Bathroom
fix
humor.
that. Probably.
Bathroom humor.
Yeah, it was disgusting. And I didn't go to the bathroom after that.
Nice.
I hope so.
All right, Craig, let's hear yours.
All right. So 1 year, my grandparents invited my family and my mom's brother's family. So it was my cousins, my aunt and uncle. So it was 11 of us in total. So we were down there for a Disney trip, right? We were down there just to enjoy Disney as a family. And so one night we were there. Oh shit. One night we were there. We went to this pirate show, and they had some iffy, questionable food, like chicken and stuff like that. It was like
I swear I've
undercooked,
already
so
heard
it
this
was
story.
like it was like food poisoning and stuff like that. So none of the kids got it. So me, my brother, my sister, my cousins didn't get any food poisoning because there was the kids' meal, but my dad got it the worst. So as soon as we left to go back to the hotel, we had to pass through, like, there's an archway that says "Welcome to Disney World," right? And so throughout the drive back to the hotel, my dad was just like, I need to go to the bathroom. We need to find a bathroom. We need to go.
He's like
we need to leave.
moaning and groaning.
Yes, and he's the one driving.
Oh no.
So
Oh god.
long story short, we couldn't find a bathroom soon enough.
Wait.
So
In the car?
huh?
In the car? Or
Yeah, so we were still driving.
Yeah.
And so
But are we getting to the point where
Don't tell me.
are we getting
Don't
to
tell me this man's shatting his pants.
are we telling
Please.
please are we getting to the point where he stays in the car and does it, or does he get pulled over and do it?
I'm getting to that part.
Yeah, let's just get to that part.
So we get to the part in the drive where we're sitting right underneath this neon "Welcome to Disney World" sign. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Oh, we don't need to see it.
Yes, we do.
I guess if
I'm
it's
a
I
bright-
need to show you how bright it is.
I'm a visual.
Wait, what does that have to do with anything? What does the brightness have to do with anything?
Because it was at night.
Oh, did he? Okay, I think I see where this is
Did
going.
he go behind it?
Probably.
Oh.
So
I see where
this
is
sign
going.
right here.
Oh.
Oh
Except
god.
it's a little bigger. Well, it's a little bigger and it's neon. We came in from a different spot. So to give you a visual, so we're going out of the park, and so he pulls over to the grass, right? And so he says, "I can't hold it anymore. I'm going now." So he gets out of the car, and there's a little hill right here. So it's an elevated road and like a little hill.
Like a ditch.
Yes, that ditch. So he pulls off to the side of the road. The car is like almost leaning into the ditch. So he goes around the car and he's hanging onto the inner wheel well of the
What?
passenger side
Yeah, just
wheel.
yeah.
And so he does his business there, whatever.
You're just gonna say whatever.
Yes, so
on the side of a road.
On the side of a road that has
Hey,
"Welcome to Disney World."
When you gotta go, you
Neon.
gotta go.
And to make it even more funny, better, whatever you want to call it, my cousin's in the back seat, right? So it was me, my sister, and one of my cousins, and my mom in the front seat. And so, he didn't have any toilet paper.
Okay.
So, can you guess what he did?
He took off one of his socks and
Sure.
used it.
Exactly, he used both his socks.
Oh, I'm so
my
smart, because
God.
that's exactly
Whoa,
what I
whoa,
would have done.
whoa, okay.
That's exactly what I would
Did
have
he
done.
leave them on
Yeah,
the side
but
of the
please
road?
tell me he left them on the side of the road.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
He's like, no, these are my lucky fishing socks.
Imagine,
Yeah.
imagine if a homeless man just walked by and picked him up.
Dude,
So,
free socks.
so when he was done doing his business, he got back in the car, and as soon as he got in the car, his stomach started rumbling again.
Oh
And
god.
he,
He
Oh,
ran.
no.
Oh no.
and so
No.
he started going again. He started
Oh,
driving. And what's up?
Oh no.
What?
Let the
no,
man
no,
free,
no.
please.
He can't.
Let the man free. Don't.
Anyways, so he starts going, and then my cousin in the back seat says, "Why does it smell like poo?"
What?
Because he took his shit like on the side of the road. And it was like one of the windows was cracked a little bit. He's like, why does it stink? Why does it smell like
Wait,
poop in here?"
how old is your cousin?
Why smell like
At the
poop?
time, I think
Like how old? Younger?
I was...
Are they older than you or younger than you?
No, younger than me.
Oh.
One is younger by, I think he's almost 19, and the other one is almost 17.
Okay.
This is Uncle Craig,
Yeah.
his brother.
Oh, it is. Oh, great.
Oh, Uncle Craig.
So,
Oh, great.
and coming from my dad, his side of the story
Yeah.
said that's when he was most defeated. That's the nail in the
no.
coffin that did it for
Okay,
him.
but that's the end of the story.
What?
So then no, the end of the
Yeah,
story
yeah,
is
yeah.
we get back to the hotel.
Oh, you got back to the
And-
hotel. Oh, God.
Yes.
I thought this.
Oh,
Was
now I have a story
Oh,
that.
I thought
okay,
this-
I'll
No,
I thought this-
I'm not done.
No, I thought this was gonna go into like you said his tummy started rumbling again. So
Yes,
I thought
it
this,
was.
I thought
It
this was
was.
gonna go into the story where you guys are still far away from the hotel, so he has to go out and do it again, but he runs out of
No.
stuff to use.
No.
He's just in his
So-
underwear.
So to give you perspective of the hotels, they're like little like pillars like things. There's Hotel 1, Hotel 2,
Yeah.
Hotel 3. So my family's over here, my cousin's family's over here, right? So my dad drives to our hotel and books it to the hotel room. And then at this very moment it starts like downpouring. He's like, and my cousin said, I live on the other side of the resort. Can you drive me over there? And my mom says, no, you can walk.
Oh,
So he walked all the way over to his hotel.
Wait, your
In the
cousin?
rain.
Yes, in the rain.
Uncle Craig.
No, it was his brother.
Oh.
But anyways, that's the end of my stories. He used both socks at the side of the road underneath the neon sign.
Oh,
And
that-
made
that's
my
a big
cousin
man to move like that quickly.
Yes.
Booking it to a hotel room.
Yes. And we were like on the third story, I think, too.
Can't believe for our first
Oh.
podcast we've talked more about poop than anything else.
It's the title at bathroom humor.
All right,
Hey,
all right,
everybody poops.
all right, Bert. Tell your
Bert.
story, and then I got one more funny story
Okay,
And I gotta
So,
go to bed.
with poop.
so this is about my grandpa, and then my dad, and then his two siblings, his sister and his brother.
Okay.
Okay, so my dad's brother, they were all at a hotel, and there's a pool there.
Yes.
Whatever. I don't remember the name of the place. Anyways, my dad's brother clogs the toilet
Okay.
at their room, and then my dad was gone, and then my dad's brother, so my uncle, decides to go to the pool. So then only my dad's sister is left at the room, and they tried to call maintenance to help fix the toilet, the clog, and then she didn't want the guy to think it was her who did it. So she got like the top of like a shoebox,
Yes.
and then just like scooped it out and then threw it out the window.
Oh.
Out the window.
This is
Don't
not the
most
end of the story. This is not the end of
hotels
the
have like
story.
screens.
Yes.
Some of them do.
No, they're on the ground floor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so then it
So
has screens.
she threw that out. Oh, this is the best part. And then for whatever my grandpa is doing,
Oh no.
is walking and steps in it and doesn't notice it. And he walks into the hotel. So then you just see like one tread mark with the shit. And then he gets into the room, sits down, and he's like, "What is that?"
I thought you were gonna say it was gonna land on him. That would have been even
No,
better.
No. Oh no.
If he slips and fell in it. So what's your uncle do in this situation after going to the pool? Did you know, or do you not know?
No, I have no fucking
fair.
idea.
Fair.
That was all that I was told.
Fair enough.
Probably laughed his ass off after. Wait,
A shoebox.
I mean, it wasn't
That's
his
funny.
fault. Like, but in a way, like, he started it.
That's funny.
Okay, I just
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I have another bathroom story, but it doesn't involve poop.
Okay, let's hear it.
All
This
right.
will be the bathroom podcast episode.
This will be the my last story, and then you guys tell your stories, and
Yeah.
I gotta go.
We'll probably just end it unless somebody else has something else to say.
Got it.
So way back
Bathroom
when
story.
again we were kids, my brother, me, and my sister, and all the other neighborhood kids, we went to the park that was just down the road from me at night, and all the parents got together as well. So they brought their cooler of beers and drinks and whatnot. We didn't do any of that. We started playing like Red Rover and the Octopus game and whatnot. And so I remember it was dark and there's no lights at the park besides under the what is it called? The gazebo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lunch place.
Yeah.
And so I see one of the adults stray off from the group. And I didn't hear him say it, but he probably said he needed to take a pee or something. But the bathroom doors were locked in the gazebo. So
Oh God.
he goes by the
nearest.
he goes by the nearest tree, and he does like one of these. Hold on, I can probably. So he starts. He goes onto like a knee, and so he's like pissing towards the tree, and so I go up to him.
Kneeling?
Yes.
You go up to
What
it.
the fuck?
I
Why are you going to
How
it?
old were you?
because I didn't know what he was doing.
How old were
I
you?
was like 7 or 8.
Oh my
That's
God.
definitely
So
a lot.
I
You're definitely
run over
older.
to him. I run over there to him just to see what he was doing, going, whatever. And so I stand there, like at the edge of the park, because the tree is a little bit of ways off
Yeah.
the park. I stand at the edge of the park, and I listen. And I hear him pissing, right? So I'm just like, oh, I probably shouldn't go over there. So I run back to the group of kids just to continue playing our game. I don't know what is.
I wonder how many
lava
people
monster
saw
or
you
something.
do that.
I don't know. It was dark, so I don't think anybody saw
Oh.
me.
Maybe.
But yeah, it was like sundown, so it was dark.
Golly.
So
Man's gotta go and a man's gotta go.
I think they called it like the Tim Tebow piss or some shit like that.
I wonder if he heard you walking up to you.
I don't know. I mean, the
Did the-
playground was like
Wait, so
the
you just like
rubber
snuck
stuff,
up on him and you didn't even know?
basically.
Yeah, wait, so did you hear like the stream like slowing down? Like
No,
like,
it was
because he's a shy peer?
no, it was a very consistent stream. And the reason why I stopped was because I heard it hitting the wood chips on the tree.
Oh no. Oh golly.
How fast did you run away?
I don't even think I ran away. I think I just started like
What?
I walked back to the group or something.
Imagine if he stopped. Imagine if
Run.
he stopped to turn around when like he's all done, and you were just like 10 feet.
staring
at
You
him.
were just there, or you were like 10 feet away, walking away from him.
That would have been funny.
It's like, did this kid
You
just really
sneak
just
kid
watch
that's
me
like-
pee?
Just like
Yeah, imagine if Craig was just as a 7-year-old just staring you down.
as you pee, take a knee and pee.
I like your pee pee.
I like